But I tried shooting an arrow at it. It didn't work. Uh, you don't have the right. Well, I figured I don't bring it down that way. I mean, obviously I don't have the right, so there's something I gotta do here. Liar ahead. What? But, 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 pressure plate. Liar. But there's a pressure plate on that. Obvious pressure plate. Can't I just... I mean, I don't think a pressure plate under the stupid staircase would make sense, because why would you do that? No other game has ever done that. 2 sperms swimming. Yeah, to be honest, I don't ever think a lot of the times, so I did not ever think of that as the sideways 69. Because, well, for one, I just don't think about that stuff. I see it after someone calls it out, because I'm oblivious. I'm oblivious. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm very oblivious. Divine Tower of West Atlas Gates. Like... Well, I'm glad that I still have people here. I know I could easily have raided out, but I'm not done. I'm not bored. I want to continue. Unfortunately, when I get into games, I just like playing. Oop. Well, I'm sure that'll just reload. I'm sure that'll make that quicker. Yeah, that'll make that pillar load. No. Divine Tower of West Atlas. Alright, you're taking me down, aren't you? Down to Chinatown? But yeah, no, I've kept... No, I know the stream's good. I really want to learn to not bitch anymore. So I can make my streams better. I need to improve that, but that's me. But I'm glad that people find me entertaining despite all that. Stay here. Supply, how is your chalices coming?
Good.
Finger me.
No.
I wasn't talking to you. But you can if you want, Supply. Offer fingers, butthole. Supply, offer your finger, butthole. Offer your finger, Supply.
No.
Insert finger into thine butthole, please.
No.
You know you wanna.
No.
And you got it. You need to learn how to be kinky. No wonder girls don't like you. You don't finger their buttholes. You think I'm being funny.
No, I just find what you're funny.
Yeah.
And really should expect what you're saying.
It's me. Yeah, you take me, you think I'm being funny. You need to learn how to finger your girls' buttholes. All 5 of them.
All 5 of them.
What, you never dated a girl that's all buttholes?
I can't say I have.
I mean, I've dated a giant butthole. Her name is Laura. Buzzing. Because she's a bitch. Sorry, that was bad. Time for dung. Let there be dung. Are you giving yourself head? I ask because the guy's like crouched and he's literally like in his lap. Let there be dung. Well, how about if you're already shit? Or the shit. Depends. Well... Let there be a spirit spring jumping. Let there be light.
No.
Huh?
Don't
What?
let there be light.
Let the pass the let give me the light and just pass the dro. That's what I was thinking. Just give me the light and pass the dro. God, where the hell did he go? I haven't heard from him in forever. John Paul, that is. La 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 la. Just give me the light and pass the dro. Right. This tower that I can't do anything with yet. Alright, I just refamiliarizing myself with this game's buttholes. And giant dragon boy. So I guess I gotta go fight Rob, whatever his name is.
Go kill Rao.
Radon, I think his name was.
Every time I hear the name Rao, I think of Call of Duty.
Well, I didn't say Ra, whatever you just said. I didn't know his name for a second.
Journey to the capital, Lendell, to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the earth. The two fingers will deny you may be our...
Okay, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Journey to the
capital of Lindell, to the east of the Altus. Yeah, I need to figure out, because okay, that's my next goal. I knew that, but at the base of this tree, which then I've probably gotta go from below then, because I don't. But. I don't know if there's also spots underground though that bother me too. I don't know if I'm like fine. I just wish I was better at this map, because Minor Urtree Church, Sealed Tunnel, there's the Divine Bridge. Well, maybe I should have talked to him. Like, I was just trying to do other things that have my focus, because that's where I was progressing to. I knew to come here, it's just I didn't find it at first. I can't, though. Yeah, the finger, I forgot what the finger said, but I don't see a way to pull this lever. Blocking. What's blocking? Nothing's blocking. Traitor ahead. Okay.
Oh, I hate it when they do that blocking shit.
Yeah,
annoying.
well, I can't even pull the lever anyway, because they would give you an option to change the thing that you access, because it would be a triangle command to tell me or whatever to change the thing, because I can't even pull this anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate when they do that too. I really do. I also kind of just, people are having too much fun because they're like putting these signs on things that you can't otherwise do, like, you know, where they cheat and put themselves in midair, like change the axes and stuff. It's fun.
Yeah.
But like it's like, what's the point? What are you guys even trying in that?
Or
And when
they put signs in impossible spots.
yes, or when they do this, specifically this. Not that that's actually blocking me, but I hate that. Or when they put you a sign right in front of something like a door, and then you die because you're trying to mash the button, and you don't. Yeah. My impatience.
Yeah, it's a troll.
Be wary of tarnished. Why is it always a trap? Praise the grace. But if I'm supposed to go here, let's go here. Crouching, make it harder for enemies to discover you. Yeah, I'm glad the stealth in this game is still as busted as Sekiro's. not quite bust. Sekiro's is much worse. Sekiro's stealth is not even stealth. It's so bad. It's actually good. That's what I mean, though. It's ridiculous.
I was watching someone play a Yakuza DLC, and broad daylight, you're crouched on top of the roof in some light shadows, wearing a bright red shirt, and even though you're just slightly out of the way, broad daylight, a cop walks right past you. It's like, that would be totally obvious to me.
Oh god, yeah, I feel that. Get out of here. I feel that. Yeah, they're NPCs are oblivious. It's funny. It's so funny.
Yeah. Did you just push him through the wall or something?
I did. This thing's about to hit me though. Oh my god!
And that's instant death if it touches you.
Yes, it will. Yes it is. Oh! That was meant to be an iframe roll. I don't think I would have ever rolled. Oh man.
No, iframes do not work against those.
Do they really? Not. It's either that or that's not big enough because they're too wide. Either or. Either or. I know I've done this. I'm just not sure. I don't really remember what. I'm just trying to figure out another path through any of this that I can find. I don't think it is because I have to get through here, but I don't know what I'm missing. But this guy is literally telling me to go there. So there must be something I'm missing. It's bothering me. Because my belief is if I can find another way up from here, which I doubt because this just probably leads to a boss. I don't remember if I know I've been here. This was early. I just don't remember if I beat it. No.
I'm gonna go to sleep, guys.
No, you're not.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna be. Everyone else, eventually, everyone's gonna get off, and I'm gonna be the one by myself. It's fine. I appreciate it. I'll stick. I appreciate you sticking with me as long as you can. I know you have a much earlier time than I do. And it's a shame when the party ends.
And there were two.
Yep. It is always fun to hang out with a bunch of people, and then it's just like eventually it dwindles.
Yeah, that happens because things get late and stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still up.
Not gonna try and grab those souls.
Completely missed. Nope, missed them entirely. I didn't even see them. I'm blind. Did not see it. Yeah, I know how to avoid this all, but I was impatient. I'm surprised I even made the run from whatever. I think I'm done here. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. I don't want to keep going. Why are they here over here? So that's what I don't get. What? Because I'm technically around here. I don't know. I'm below all this, I think. Not underground here like this. But I'm below. I need to get down into here more, but because I never fully finished this area either. Because there's spots that I can't get into here because it's blocked. I have to find another way around. I can't take this direct path. And then I don't know if I take these. I don't know. Oh, God. Yeah.
You may not know right now, but as soon as you do figure it out, it'll be, oh, so that's how I get down there.
Yes, and then I'll
And
then
the sense of accomplishment will be...
gone because I'll feel like an idiot for how long it's taken.
No. If you figure it out,
On my own, yes, but the
like, if you do figure it out on your own, it'll be like, oh, so that's how I get down there. Wait.
yeah, but when things take me this long, I usually am like, oh god, that's how it is. Ugh. If it's taken this long, it's
all how
usually
you look at it.
Oh, usually when it's taken me this long and it's obvious, it makes me feel like an idiot. Unfortunately. It may not,
Well,
but it
some
may.
of the things are not obvious in this game.
No, it's not, but I'm also not the brightest person. A lot of obvious things are the least obvious to me. I know people are screaming at their screens. Probably not. I just assume they are.
Really?
And no, I don't
That
know.
pillar is kind of corkscrewing.
Yeah, it's rotating. I can see it. You can see it. I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah, it rotates to move. It's literally a corkscrew. Not pay attention to that.
It's
I
like
thought you were.
corkscrew.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to tell me is there a significance to that, and I was like, oh, you're right, it is. I didn't know what you meant at first. I'm like, what do you? Oh, yeah, it's spiraling.
My mind is so full of lyrics that certain phrases just trigger songs in my head.
I unfortunately don't listen to a lot of music. Nor.
Jewel, parabola, spiral out, keep going.
Yeah, I know the band, not the song.
Yeah. It's from the album Lateralis.
Yeah, I unfortunately just don't listen to a lot of music. It looks very glowy.
Yes, and based on your map, you can go there. Somehow.
Eventually, yes. I mean, I figure you can go anywhere. I figure I can go there. I just...
No.
Dung ahead. Where? I don't see any shit. The only shit I see is the white one on screen. Aha, ha 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 ha. Oh.
Now that's a shitty attitude to have.
It is. So is that bear that I almost ran into. Oh my. Grizz shot.
Oh, that would be unbearable.
Yeah, it would be It would be unbearable. Unfortunately, I don't know any other puns to go along with that. It's not something I want to hang on to, unfortunately.
If you cut off the paw, you'd get a donut.
Ooh.
Bear claw.
Wait, really?
A bear claw is a kind of a donut.
Oh. I wish I was smarter, damn it. I wish I understood a lot of your jokes, man.
Hey.
A lot. Sorry, I am very oblivious, dude. I'm very oblivious. Ow.
Some of my puns, I purposely leave them.
Open.
Yeah. it's
Or
like, is that a
vague.
pun or not?
Yeah, vague.
I just say things with a straight face and just leave it at that.
The problem is I take a lot of things serious, so I can't tell how. I know you joke a lot, but a lot of the times I can't tell because I'm just. I'm also oblivious, but all my life I've just
Oh,
been.
he's giving you a hug.
Oh, yeah, it's a bear hug, and it's unbearable. Ah! That's why I don't fight him. That is why. Ow. I tried. I barely damaged him. That is some thick-ass hide you have there. Jesus Christ. I mean, you are a bear. Bears have thick hide.
Yeah, and they flip over like 300-pound rocks easily.
Yeah.
They just go whoop, and the rock moves.
Yeah, big enemies and souls are rough on top of it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them. That's why the fucking boss that's over by the bridge where I fought that dragon that murdered me in like one hit, that thing is still killing me because I have shitty ass armor, but I don't need the greatest armor to beat things. It's just that thing does a lot of damage. Excuse me. Wow, I was planning to warp, but then I didn't. That was the whole reason I went up. Now I gotta go back up again. They really should make me. They should make it be able to warp out of here. I'm impatient, man. Come on already. Now I gotta wait to get on it, then I gotta wait for the button to come up, then I gotta hit the button, then I gotta wait for it to move up ever so slowly, and then I gotta sit there and stand here. No. Yeah, my impatience is bad.
Good time for a stretch.
I take it you're gonna redeem one.
Yeah, let me take a look at the,
Well, you said
latency.
it. You said it. I didn't know if you were planning to do it.
Okay, so it's only like 5 seconds.
Well, there's your stretch anyway. It's not bad. Is that a normal? Is that the normal latency?
Yeah. At
Is it-
3 to 5 seconds is the normal latency.
Well, it's hard for me to tell because I really don't watch and talk to this person at the same time.
Well, it's kind of, you're streaming to the Twitch servers, and I'm watching from the Twitch servers, so it has to go, even if we were in the same city, it has to go to those servers and back. If
You're
we're
also-
in the same house.
Yeah, you're also talking to me, so seeing my mouth move seconds later, you can definitely line up the delay.
Yeah. So when it gets up to like 30 seconds, I just pause the stream and then start it again, and it refreshes. Without refreshing.
Yeah, I hate that unsync debug. The unsync is really annoying.
Yeah, it's also why I kind of have the stream, the tab muted.
Oh, I would hope so. Otherwise, you'd be hearing me twice. But yeah, no.
I'd be hearing myself as well, and I can't
Oh yeah,
stand
that's
it.
right. Yeah,
Could
no,
be if I hear myself like 5 seconds later, it breaks my train of thought.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I feel that.
So I start talking like Shatner. I put in a dramatic pause.
It's crazy how different you sound, or when you hear yourself, and how you think you sound versus how you actually sound.
Well, because we're hearing our voices echo through our bones.
Is that why?
So to me, my voice sounds higher than
It actually
what I
is.
actually sound like.
Yeah.
Because in
like-
my head, I'm hearing that higher pitch through my
Right.
bones.
I don't know how it sounds to you, but your voice isn't like the deepest.
I could try doing this.
That's a bit deeper. Like my voice, my voice sounds higher pitched to me, yes. And then I hear it and it's just like much deeper than it is. I'm like, holy fuck. Not that my voice is deep, but like no, yeah, your voice like is. I mean, I'm not saying it's about as deep as mine. It's not that.
I think my
It's not
voice
that-
is about an alto,
Yeah, it's not that high pitched.
and I can
It's
go
not-
up to a tenor.
Yeah, no, you got a decently. You're not like Supply. Supply's got a later voice.
Yeah. But
Nah.
I still can get loud enough to be heard through earphones on heavy equipment, making a lot of noise.
Damn.
So it hurts my throat to do that.
I feel you. I have a pretty high.
Because yeah, it was like the situation was the next door neighbor's son was using heavy equipment to like mow the lawn, and
Yeah.
it was frightening our birds. And we at the time we had rare exotic birds, and they were obviously scared of the loud noise. So it's like, good son, mowing the lawn for his folk. Didn't quite pan out because the neighbors have rare exotic birds. Oops.
Poor bird.
and I hurt my vocal cords to get loud enough.
Oof. Yeah, my extravaganza actually killed my voice to the point where I can't do some of my higher octaves anymore. Not that I have a great
Yeah.
vocal range, but like the day of or the day after, my voice was dead to the point where I was, hello, how is everybody doing? My voice was shot. I've never killed my own throat before.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even being loud. I don't know what did it though. I was just very active energy though. Like it and then the next day I'm like,
Hydrate.
yeah. And then the next day my voice was like, it wasn't even just that. I didn't. Granted, I don't hydrate a lot. I should have hydrated more, but I was just talking a lot. But
As
I
I
mean,
said, hydrate.
if that's the cause, it's if it's because I did. Thank you. If it's because I didn't hydrate enough, I wouldn't know because I rarely ever. Like, I never really used to drink water solely to hydrate, though. I always would just drink whatever the hell I like. Not that I never drink water, it's just now, like, I've quit drinking a lot of the soda I drink. And now I just, like, besides some Red Bull, like, all I drink now is water. I've never drank water that much. It was always soda.
Yeah.
But, like, that's the first time I've killed my voice. And it was to the point where the next day I was, hello, how is everybody doing? My natural voice was much, much lower. Because normally I talk like this. My normal voice is very quiet.
And so, rasp.
Yeah, it was very raspy. The next day I also woke up with mouth sores, fucking canker sores on my lip. They're going away now. Oh my god, I woke up with a very numb bottom lip. I don't know. I haven't had canker sores in a long time. Good thing it was on my lip though, because I had them on my tongue. They're on my tongue, not my lip. And it
So
was
if Putin
really
got a
good.
raspy voice, would he be Rasputin?
I would. That's good. Oh my god. Ow. I hate when I yawn. Sometimes it hurts my throat. I've yawned to the point where my entire jaw locks up. Oh my god, that's the worst.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Uh-huh.
Or
Like
it's
you're...
like one side locks up and the other side doesn't, and then you have to like go
And you have to force your
kind
mouth
of
shut.
work it.
Yeah, it's
No,
to the
you
point
do.
where...
For me, I just kind of I'm able to keep moving my jaw a little bit until it frees itself.
Oh, that makes sense. Like, no, my
It's
jaw
still
locks up.
painful.
It is painful. My jaw locks up to the point where it's because I yawn so much that my jaw just basically just opens farther than it should, and then I feel it all in my throat, and then I gotta like force my jaw shut. I never thought about moving my jaw around, but no. Because there's times where I'll yawn like 2 seconds
This
too long.
village creeps me out.
Oh, I know. Same with Bloodborne's, because it's the same thing. It's like a village of women dancing. It's very creepy. Luckily,
They're all like, as I mentioned before, they're all clones.
I did not.
They look, other than their weapons, they look exactly the same. Same
Yes.
clothes, other than the color of the cloaks.
Yeah. That's what the village in Bloodborne, they all look similar to, and they are literally doing the same thing. All the dancy happiness. Oh my god, I hate that village. The village where you face the two witches of Hemwick. The Hemwick village. I hate that village.
Once you beat the boss in this area, I'll tell you more about these people.
So I mean I beat Mr. Godskins. I guess there's more. I mean, I figured there's more. I haven't really...
Because all these people don't aggro until you go up too far, up the hill.
I mean, yes, I've actually was in their village and actively not fighting them at all. The fuck? The fuck? I don't remember being shot at. Fuck. I don't remember a thing. I don't remember a thing shooting at me. Ow! Oh, where's it coming from?
Ow.
Oh, okay, there it is. It's up. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, what is it, shooting cannonballs? Thought it was arrows. No, okay, there it is. It's a catapult. I thought it was a dude shooting at me. I did not see. Okay. I have been over here. I just don't remember. Yeah, it's a jet. I fucked the catapult. Did I just say I fucked the catapult? That's what it sounded like I said.
I mean, you do you, man.
I mean, if it wants to fling me, it can. I have nothing again. I have nothing for that. I like that you can break these.
You can flip it off.
Yeah, well. I would love to. No, you can break the mini ones. Gotta be able to stop this thing somehow. Not that it matters really, because I'm operating.
Yeah, kill the guy operating it.
Was there a guy operating it?
Yeah, you killed him.
Oh, I
He was
did?
sitting down.
I didn't even fucking notice that he was operating it. I just killed a dude. Oops. I'm that oblivious. I thought this thing was automated. I am dumb as
Nope.
fuck. I am very, very... There, I see now. I didn't even pay attention that he was sitting next to it. I just killed a dude. That's how... I'm not... See? I'm not observant at all. At all. I'm even
Why
worse.
are there soldiers sitting right next to the trebuchets?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I don't think these things. It's not that I'm also oblivious, but I also don't think. I just sit there and do. I do. I don't think sometimes. Trust me, I'm very oblivious. I don't know why, but I am.
Well, you're not paralyzed by overthought.
No, I mean, I can be, but no, I'm not. Not there, I'm not. I can be, though.
Yeah.
The problem is I'm just naturally serious. Like, I take everything as is. I don't mean to be that way. It's just I've never been one for a lot of jokes and, well, like, just in general. Like, you're fine, but, like, just in general, like, a lot of my friends just joke with me.
I just use humor as a way of letting off stress.
Oh, no, so do I, but, like, I've just had a lot of friends just joke to the point where it's like, I'm just naturally serious.
Or they overjoke.
Yeah, or they overjoke, or people just get mad at me because I just take everything so seriously. And it's not that I'm, it's just I'm not a serious person. It's just, I'm just naturally me, just 100% me. That is who I am. And people just be like, can't say I can't take a joke. Well, I can. I just naturally just don't joke around. I'm just always.
I mean, you've done jokes for me.
Oh,
But you've done it because I joke around, and then you get into it, and then it's like.
Yeah, I do joke around. It's just I'm naturally just serious, though. So sometimes I'll just be like,
Yeah.
When Supply tends to
Since
joke
I'm joking
around.
online, I'm equipped for jokes.
Oh, god damn it. Well, no matter how bad your puns are, I love you. Thank you. You always can put a smile on my face. Either that or it's just face palming. It's still funny though. That's the
Any
best.
reaction. Guys, my joke's grown on you.
Yes, they have. Whether that's a joke you're making now or not, I don't know, but yes, you have.
Yes, it is, because grown.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Well, to be honest, I didn't know if that was a joke or not. I can tell by the way you said it, but I'm just naturally a serious person, that's all.
if I kept my tone of voice even while telling the joke, it makes it harder to detect my jokes.
Oh, no, you emphasize it. That's how you emphasize your jokes. You emphasize your
At times
puns.
I have not.
No, there are
and
times. No,
I'll leave
there are
people
times.
wondering and it's like,
Yeah, no.
I just sit back and smile. It's like, I don't even say if it was a joke or not. I just leave them wondering.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? Can you not do that again, please? Go the fuck away. I found a new bonfire. Oh. Grace.
Yeah.
Whatever. Ow!
Fire.
Ah, yeah, I just call it that 'cause it's easier.
You just
But
sit and say grace.
No, I did not say my prayers.
Ah.
I That's why I got an arrow in my above I was gonna say my above butt. Because it's above my ass. It's literally sticking out of my ass. Right above my ass. That's actually my ass, right? That's not like right above my ass, because it looks like it's like right above my cheek. It's still there. Oh, no, it's gone. Yeah, it's my butt. That was in my butt. Better than my head, I guess.
Is someone there?
What are you, blind?
Well,
Accurate, I am blind too. Sunflowers. Ooh. A note sold contains information about the sewers below the capital. Well, yes. Right. Bloody finger.
Ooh.
Game. Good God, game. I mean, you make my brain go into dirty thoughts with that. I'm sorry, that's making my brain go into weird thoughts with that bloody finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the notes? Where was that? Yeah, it's a key item. Nope, there it is. Sewer. Below the capital. No. Below the royal capital of Lindell is a vast network of sewers. The well in the city below reaches deep into its tunnels. Yay! Below the royal capital of Lindell. Well, I'm in it, I think, right? This is the capital. It's fine. Well, at least we got a new...
Well.
Well. Oh, wait, I'm in the castle's walls. Wait, what? I didn't realize I entered the castle's walls. So, yeah. I mean, I've been over here, apparently. I didn't realize... Like, I know I've been over here, but I didn't realize... Wow. Wow, I'm so fucking dumb. God, I amaze me sometimes.
Oh. You know how the stairs in some castles are like uneven?
Yeah.
It's by design.
Oh, yeah? Is it to throw people off, or...?
Because it's so the defenders are used to it. Plus, with most of the stairs going up in one direction, makes it easier for right-handed people to use swords on those stairs.
Clever.
So, if someone's coming up the stairs and they're using their right hand for their swords as well, they're at a disadvantage. Plus, they don't know their footing, so it throws them off balance. So
it's clever. Skeleton and then slug.
Yes.
That is clever. Skeleton and then slug. As long as they don't hit me.
That is more of a snake.
Yeah, I was gonna say snail, snake. I don't know. It's
Something long and thin.
Yeah, it's serpent-like. Yeah. Well, there are snails in this game, and they don't look like them, but they also are using a skull as a shell. It's
Giant skull.
Their body also looks bony. Valnonymous was good. How are you? Oh, I love that Beavis and Butthead rock out emote. How are you, Valnonymous? And good morning, unless it's a different time zone for y'all. Don't know why I'm still going, but I'm not tired. Well, yeah, I am, but not that tired. Roll out!
Yeah, you've been going for nearly 13 hours.
Yeah, I've been streaming for far too long and far too little time. But that's fine, because this is my game time. This is my, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but this is my passion.
It's kind of a mixture between a snake and a snail.
Yes, yeah. And there's also snails in the game. I call them the crystal snail from Mega Man X. That's what they remind me of, minus the fact that they can't slow down time.
Mega Man 10?
Yeah, well, they're also in the crystal caves. They're in literal the caves that you would think Seath would be in. Well, the area with the 3 crystal fucks. That's why I call them that too, because they're in the crystal cavern. And they shoot, like, I don't know, ice, I think it is. The frostbite. But, yeah. They literally remind me of the Crystal Snail from Mega Man X, 2. Minus the fact that they are bipedal. And not a robot. Yeah. Awesome, and it's 2:40 a.m. Ow. Ah, same time zone. Good. So we're Eastern. I have an arrow in my thigh.
At least it's not an arrow to your knee.
Nope. I've taken an arrow to the head. There's a quote on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. That's one giant stone butthole. Sorry. It literally looks like one. Wait, where are we going here?
Why try to squeeze through the giant stone butthole?
Curiosity.
Ah. Just like the quote, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Is that the full quote?
Yes.
Interesting. What about the straw that broke the camel's back?
I don't know the full version of that quote. I can look it up though.
Well, we're talking about breaking things, so... Curiosity killed the cat. Something about the straw breaking a camel's back. I don't know the quote. I don't even know what that even means. Curiosity killed the cat is one thing. I know that is. It's, you know, obvious. But yeah, I don't know. That's the last straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know if that's supposed to be like saying it's... You've done something for too much that I just can't handle anymore. I don't know. Curiosity killed
It's a bunch of a string of annoyances that eventually lead to one final irritation that causes a person to lose their,
Yeah, I
cool.
figured. Yeah, I figured that's what it meant. Same thing with Curiosity Killed the Cat, where you're just like too adventurous to the point where you got. Yeah. Anyway.
The idiom, the straw that broke the camel's back, describes the minor or routine action that causes an unpredictably large and sudden reaction because of the cumulative effect of small actions.
Yeah, okay.
It's
That
like
makes sense.
the death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah. No, I figured it had something to do with like something that you did too much that was just that eventually just ended something.
Yeah.
Kind of like, yeah, with Curiosity Killed the Cat, that one's obvious. I ventured somewhere that I shouldn't have. How is your day going? I hope your streams went well, Val. Oh my god. I'm loving that a good portion of my viewers have my PSO emote, the PSO badges. I'm waiting on more of I need sub badges. I'm waiting for those. I actually was hoping to get sub badges, but the bit badges are nice. I love my PS. I need to complete them though. They didn't make all of them because I guess the package I bought didn't include the rest of them. But I'm getting. If they understood what I wanted for the rest of it, I hope. I'm just bad at explaining. I will get the rest of the PSO IDs. I've been wanting that for so long, but it looks so good. Even though it's literally just the image that they made, but it's my own. And then I asked them because there's also the 1, 2, and 3 year are gonna be the Musashi, Yamato, and the Asuka, and then the 4th year is gonna be the double cannon. Because there's enough for all the yearly slots, while the yearly ones are gonna be the dual swords and the double cannons. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Because the picture I have for the Asukas is just me Photoshop. It's so bad looking. I mean, it works, but you can so tell. I just wish I was better at Photoshop. This pipe, it either doesn't hit or it shits in my mouth. If I didn't want to risk failing at the future drug test that I may have to take for a job, It's not even the job that's gonna drug test me. It's the fucking. It's the job agency. But if I didn't, if I wasn't losing my job because of closing, I would be smoking right now. Really, really, really would help me. Oh my god. I haven't smoked in a bit though. I'm not ruining it. Well, technically, I found a bit of weed on my desk that I didn't even recall smoking. So, well, not that that's gonna really affect anything because it's one little hit. It's not even enough for a full. It was like a puff. Like, not even a puff. It was like, it burnt it up. I didn't even taste it. I don't even remember smoking it. Because it was gone. But yeah, no, like, it was just one little scrap. So, like, it's not going to affect me any less or any more because I am thin, too. So it's not like I have many fat to stick to. And by the time my job ends and I go, it's going to be, hopefully I'll be long clean. And plus, I just gotta chug more water. Just chug more water. I find it hard to chug enough water at this point to just pee. But yeah, I should be okay. Hopefully. That's why I want to take my time a bit to not try to get a job or look for that right away. Work this job through, which has got about 20-something days left, which is almost a full month right there. With my body weight, it shouldn't take too long. Even though I smoked every day, just not as much as some people. I would buy a bag and it would last a bit. I'm not that big of a... Oh. What? Oh god, hello. Hi, I forgot all about you! Oh, I forgot. I was like, who the hell is talking? Oh, yeah. Margit. Marge. Forgot all about him. I forgot about him at all. I know I've beaten the boss version of him, but I remember seeing him in the past, the guy that transforms into him, but I completely forgot it'd been long enough. I hate him. Oh, boy, I hate him. I remember when he was kicking my ass. What bosses don't? My ass, you know, it's a lot bigger. Yeah, okay, there's no other way around that I can.
Yeah, most time it's like you get to a new boss, and then you slowly learn their
Patterns and shit. Oh yeah,
attack
I mean,
rhythms and stuff through a few deaths.
oh yeah, well there's some that took me forever, like Godskin took me forever. The fat one. I had his attacks down, it was just some of his attacks are delayed. That it was pissing me off. But no, like, fucking Margit and, what's his face? Godric took me a bit. Same thing with O'Neill, the guy with the flagpole. He took me a bit, because he has summon friends. But nah, he was... But I was getting there, like, the Godskin, the fat one, I had to sit there and beat him with rolls because his attacks were so fast. And he attacked too much. I couldn't sit there and dodge all of his attacks and hit him once with my regular slow speed. I had to beat him with rolls because it was faster.
So you had to roll with the punches.
Yep, I would dodge the attack. He would do 2 slams, and then I would roll hit. Then he would do, like, he would enlarge himself. Either he would roll into a giant ball, or he would enlarge himself and do a big fucking AoE slam that I just jump over and I would into there. Like, I knew his attacks very well. Then there was a couple delays that would get me, but that's because I'm impatient, so I'd be like rolling. But then again, the timing, I'm just so used to Souls. Other Souls timing. That my impatience, like I've learned a lot of the bosses in the other Soul games so well that my timing is just not great in this one yet. Like, I don't know. I'm still beating some of the most annoying bosses on my own. I'm really trying to avoid using the NPC, like, summon ghost phantoms, just because it feels cheap to me, just because. Like, I've tried to use it before and had fights to where they were literally aggroed to them, and I was sitting there doing all this damage with no effort. It feels cheap. Cheapens it for me.
Yeah, some people do runs without using those ashes.
I've used them, but I haven't really beaten any major bosses. If I've beaten any with them, I haven't really beaten anything major. Every boss I've beaten is on my own. Massive boss, anyway. There might be some minor ones that I may have used it. There might be one that I'm not, that I'm fine with, and it's those 3 crystal dudes that I have yet to beat. I know I can beat them, because I've gotten it to the point where I can get 1 or 2, I've gotten 1 dead before, and unfortunately fucking fucked over. They are annoying, because you gotta break them. So dumb, and the range is ridiculous, and one of them rots you to hell, and I hate it. And then you got fucking jumpy spear dick, who wants to just poke you with the fucking spear. And the amount of times I can't fucking just outrun it, it's dumb as hell.
He wants to penetrate you.
Yes, he does. Also, all the fucking dudes just want to stand near each other. God. That's what I hated about the Crucible Knight dual fight. Good lord, that fight sucked.
Oh yeah. Because they were never far from each other until you use summons.
Which I'm not really into for my first playthrough, really. I don't mind doing it a second one. That's why I want to try to beat every boss. And I know I'm not going to encounter every boss in my first playthrough. I'd be damn surprised if I do. There's bosses that Lolly's not seen, or there's areas that Lolly hasn't seen, like those underground, some of these underground catacombs or whatever he hasn't seen. So, like, I'm surprised I found. I'm also very oblivious, which is why it took me forever to find some of them in Lucaria.
Well, your sense of direction is actually helping you find all these catacombs.
Oh, indeed.
Because you wander far and wide.
Oh,
and you just come across them.
My sense of direction's garbage, but I'm very explorative, or try to be when I can. I can be, and every playthrough is different for me. Like my first playthrough is the most heavily explored. I've noticed in every Souls game, my first playthrough is always the most explored.
Imagine if that big ass statue was the boss.
What, that? That or that? I mean, I've already fought.
The guy on the horse.
Oh, I've already fought Tree Sentinel. 2 of them.
I know, but I mean like the
actual statue here?
thing that was, yeah, the actual statue of the knight on the horse.
Now I'm starting to think it is. Not this one here, but yay.
That would suck. But then it'd be like Shadow of the Colossus.
Man, I haven't played that game in a while.
The fingers I served
Yeah.
once
I mean,
And it's that game's kind of bittersweet because you have these giant, wondrous creatures made of stone and flesh,
yeah.
and you're having to kill them to bring back the one you love.
And then you become then you get turned into the thing at the end. I haven't beaten it, I've seen it. I've only played the original briefly. I never grew up on the game though, unfortunately. I've watched it and I own it. Played a bit of it. It looked fun. The controls are ass. Then again, I played it like in modern day, not like 20 years ago or anything. Or whatever. I didn't play it during the PS2 era. I played it like, I don't know, good 5 to 10 years ago. Not even 10. A little under that.
Yeah.
I never played that game when it first came out because I just never. That kind of gameplay is not my thing, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. It's just the controls at that point are bad, so it was rough. And I have
because you lack the the stamina for a lot of the thing. Go a lot of places.
Yeah, and I'm just also just.
And.
It's hard for me to.
Spoilers for that game?
Oh no, you're fine. I've seen it.
Yeah, because you have to get like max stamina to get to the very top of the temple.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I've seen the game. I've watched Lobos Jr. play it. I've played a bit of it myself, but yeah, no, that game is old enough to where it's one of those games that while it's neat, it's not really my thing.
Yeah, like it's been how many years since Final Fantasy VII came out, and people still say no spoilers.
I mean, I get for a first playthrough. I didn't want any for my Final Fantasy playthroughs, and when I did my stream of 7, like, that was my first
But
full
did you
time.
know this before you played?
I
at the end of
have.
disc 1?
I knew a lot of 7s. I didn't know how the ending played out, but I knew a good portion. I knew who Sephiroth was. I knew that he was who he is, but like I didn't know the ending that led into where everything is, where Red 13 runs through the field and everyone's gone. That all I didn't know that, but I didn't know how Sephiroth's fight played out. But no, when I played 7, I didn't want any spoilers. I played 7's one of those games that I've started multiple times and just never made it through disc 1. But yeah, and here's the thing, I beat through most of the game before I even streamed it though. I got to the end and did the whole farming with Yuffie and all that, and I tried to fight the hidden bosses, and then I played it on my Switch. That was my technical for full time. And I still didn't want any spoilers when I played it on stream. My stream, that was my first time beating it, my second time playing it. Because I've started 7
and
many
then
times.
having to breed Chocobo, race and breed them to get
the golden one?
that one, to get the gold one.
So you can just
you
go
can
over
get
every
one
terrain?
summon.
Yep. To get over the terrain? Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know what that summon is? Or do you remember what it was?
No, off the top of my head, I can't think of the name at the moment. It's
Knights
not...
of the Round.
Yeah, I was gonna say Knights of the Round, right? Yeah, I couldn't think of... It was one of the 2 endgame summons. I couldn't think of them at the top of my head which one it was. I was gonna say, was it
what
Knights?
I would do against some of the, those weapons, especially like Emerald.
Oh, that's what I did against Ruby, though. Knights of the Round.
I would do HP, MP, flip, have Knights of the Round times 4. Because I would level up the times 2 all the way to times 4. And then I would have like Mime on the other 2.
Yeah. Yep. That's what Ruby
And if you
kept
have
doing.
the underwater materia, the time limit goes away.
Yeah, well, I did that against Ruby, so every time he would hit me, it would proc Knights of the Round. Because it's kind of cheap, but that's how that's how I beat Ruby weapon. Emerald
and
weapon, I
final
actually
attack
beat him.
Phoenix.
Yeah. I actually beat Emerald kind of more on my own. I do remember, I don't know if I procced Knights of the Round on him, but I did have no time limit for the water breathing, but I also beat him more on my own. Ruby kind of felt more cheap because I couldn't figure out his gimmick, because there's the final materia, which I didn't even, when I was going through the guide, I completely missed there was another materia that I missed, which is like the final materia or whatever it's called. But I beat Ruby by
Final
having
attack.
him. Yeah, I completely missed that. The only reason why I know about it now is because someone in chat said it. And I'm like, wait, what? Because when I went through the guide, I completely missed that. But when I beat him, he kept proccing Knights of the Round. Like every hit would proc Knights of the Round. So it kind of felt cheap.
Yeah, and I would train at the sunken
The
plane.
second ship, yep, with Yuffie. So farm stats, material, the stat items, yep. Because with the transform. And she had the multi-hit, so she would just transform everything at once it was a proc hit, so that she would get hit, boom, get hit, boom. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I knew
I love those paired slots.
Yes. No,
But I do like that there was a 2 times growth weapons and armors. But they never had link slots.
Yeah. No, yeah, because I
But
played
if you wanted to grow your, I also had all the master materias.
Oh yeah, yeah. You want to grow your materials faster. Yeah, because no, I played 7. I played 7 heavily on my Switch before I even streamed it, just so I can kind of get a taste of what I was doing. But I also played 9 for the first time on my Switch. The only Final Fantasy trio that I played for the first time completely blind was 8.
8 was awesome.
It was fun, but the worst of the 3.
Ragnarok.
It's my least favorite of the 3, but it's still a very good game.
Yeah.
It's mechanics. Fuck.
Because Squall's
Well-
kind of a bitch boy.
He is, but I also just wasn't a big fan of a lot of its mechanics. But 8's still a good game.
Yeah.
It has
But
it has
the
its
card
issues.
game was fun.
Yes, it was. I'm not a big fan of card games in general. I also did like the Triad from 9,
Yeah.
but it was definitely worse. The mandatory one. Ugh. I also just like collecting, so I did try to play it a bit to collect, but at the same time, it's like, okay, this is done. I'm done.
Now,
But
I did
no.
read some guides on how to get all the cards.
What does it do besides just collecting them?
And by,
Do you get anything out
well,
of it?
you can get cards of all the characters.
That I know, but I
And
didn't know
a
if there
few
was
of
a
them
special
you do
unlock.
get, doing certain trades gets you,
I didn't know if it would,
really
like...
good items.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it give you some like best awesome skills or something? Because I didn't dabble in that all that much because I just wanted to play the game because oh my god, did I love fighting the secret weapon in Ultimasia's Tower. Oh man, did I love... Yeah, 8's very good. 8 is very good, but it has issues. All of them
It's
do
kind
good.
of a love story as well.
It is, with Renoa
But-
and Squall.
Since
You
the
mean-
remake, there's no derp face Squall.
You're right, Fuzzface. Oh, you're right, because I played
Because
the
of
original.
the
I
old-
did. I played the original on stream.
That
I'm
one
like,
scene where he just
Squall's the best looking guy in the school, and I'm like, right.
because the graphics at that time were so
Bad.
bad, but they were
Oh.
considered good for at the time.
Oh no, the graphics are actually aged well. Actually, to this day, they've aged very well, despite Squall's fuzz face. Oh my god, you're the best looking guy here. I also hate Squall's 180. I hate Squall's 180. Oh no, Renoa, don't get shot into space. I love you. I hated you throughout the entire game until then. That and the whole time travel thing. Ugh.
I
whole
do
thing-
like the Ragnarok's assault on the tower
Yeah, I know I've done...
because it's like going all out, firing all weapons, and then it just fires its main cannon, and then claws its way into the tower.
He's very good. I really like it a lot. 9's my favorite.
Yeah,
9 is easily my favorite.
Zidane.
Zidane, fucking bomb. He's not even...
Dagger.
Yeah, Dagger's alright. She's not that great. But Zidane is not even the best character.
Yeah.
Hell,
For the longest time, I thought Kuja, the main boss, was a female.
Yes,
It,
because he's
it
a
was
pretty
originally
boy.
designed to be, but they
'Cause
were
he's
like, they changed it.
Really? Interesting. Yeah, he is very pretty boy.
No, the game was originally going to have a female
Main
antagonist.
villain? Oh, really? Interesting.
Yes. But they, like, didn't think it would go over well in the US and Europe.
I hated that he didn't even feel like the final villain because it was fucking what's-his-face, and then he turns out to be the final boss. You fight him as the final boss, but then you find out that he's a sibling to Zidane. He's not even the villain. He's just bad. Fucking what's-his-face. Forgot his name by now at this point. Old man dude.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even the main threat either, but still, like, he was still the main big bad, and then you beat him, and then you face, Cujo. But still, like, he wasn't even the main threat. It was interesting that you find out that whole backstory. It was like, what the hell are you doing, 9? Your story is a bit all over the place. At least it's not as bad as 7's and 8's stories.
Yeah, and even though the queen was a horrible person,
Oh god, Bronn? Hate her, but she wasn't bad. Like, she was not really that bad in general. When you realize the whole truth, she's a cunt, the whole time, but you towards the end though, like you kind of they try to make you sympathize with her, and it didn't work for me, because she's a bitch. But then you realize that she was just used the whole time.
Just like Eric's mom.
Yeah, poor Dagger though, man, poor Dagger.
I know. Or should we call her by her real name, Princess Garnet?
Princess Garnet. Yeah. No, I really enjoyed 9. 9 was fun. I got pissed. I got really tired of the fucking Mognet Central side quest.
So 10, I never got into.
Look, I love 10.
And then they came out with 10-2.
10-2 is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. Like the story is actually good to me. Like I enjoyed the
I
gameplay
know.
the most though. The gameplay is my favorite
The story
part.
is so. The story of that Final Fantasy is so long. They had to do 2 games at the time.
I mean, yeah, most sequels for no reason kind of. I get why 10-2 is disliked, but I love the combat. Like I love the mix and match between skills and its active time. Like I don't know, I love 10. 10 is good, but 10-2 to me is better just because it's more. I love that shit. That's why I like the thing about PS2 that I love is that you can kind of mix and match. That's what I loved about 10-2 was that you can. I love job class systems. That's what Final Fantasy 5 is one of my favorites because of that. You can mix and match
the actual
jobs.
FF2
Oh
for
god.
the US with its job system.
Oh, I mean, I like the idea where you
You
can
just
level it
equip
up.
this weapon, and over time you learn that job.
Yeah, I love shit like that. I love shit like that. I enjoyed that in 2 you can. In Final Fantasy 2, you can make your own character, but I hated that game. No, but that's what I loved about. That's what I loved about 9 too, where you just get weapons and you would learn abilities.
But if
through...
you had a Turbo Touch 360 with its auto-firing buttons and with the remembering commands turned on, you could go to this one spot on the map, which is like rivers. Keep choosing to go around in circles, having one character heal as the other 2 attack, and you can like just grind all night long as you're asleep.
That's great.
And wake up to like,
Max.
oh,
PP.
your level 30 characters are now level 60.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're max level.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That is great. I remember grinding a shit ton for my AP in 9. Towards the end, too, there's an easy way to get all your shit maxed very quickly.
Yeah. Imagine you having to play the Japanese version of PSO 2.
Wow. Why?
A lot more grinding.
Ugh.
They actually dumbed it down for
The U.S. I mean, of course. What games don't they do?
for
that?
the Western audiences, including Europe.
Of course, they do. What they do that in a lot of RPGs, though. They dumb it down for us. Of course they do. But no, I
And
feel
if
you.
you're found to be on the Japanese server speaking English, they ban you.
Makes sense. I mean, you got to work around it, which is
Yeah.
it makes sense. I just enjoyed the game. I didn't care less really to talk to too many people. I mean, I have you and Charlene.
I mean, one of my characters on PSO too, I made them like a tsundere. It's like, really? This again? Do I really have to?
Yeah.
And I never wanted to do like builds.
Yeah. I just play as I go, to be honest. I'm not as good. 10-2 or PSO2 is a lot bigger, so I just play as I go. I'm not as good at the game as Charlene is, so I don't know a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm not even that good at PSO in general, but like I
Hey,
enjoy
if you enjoy
just
playing a game,
I
even
do,
if
yeah.
you're not good at it,
I generally just
And-
don't know a lot of the meta or crazy stuff to be better, because like I used to struggle against Olga Flow, and I never like I did not realize how to beat him until well into my adulthood. I'm not gonna lie. I've never beat him until
Yeah.
Blue Burst.
One of her guilds, though, was like every new weapon that come out,
See,
they had to grind to get it, even though it was like just 1% better.
yeah.
Spending
Oh my.
all that meseta just to get a slightly better one, when
Oof.
it's better to just do so during one of the things, get the best weapon, get the best armor,
Oh my
and
god.
then skip the next few events and
I remember I spent
rinse and repeat.
several days grinding parasitic gene flow, and that weapon is not even that good. I just wanted it. I have on one of the private servers I have the Ogaflow's sword, and then the Affinia I have the gun, and it's not even good. But I just wanted it because it's something I've never had Ogaflow's weapon before because it was locked.
Speaking of Blue Burst,
What about
I
it?
have it on this computer.
I got to get mine back up because my stupid computer decided to tell me it's a virus again.
Ugh. False positive.
I keep telling everybody that who wants to try it out. The game is not a
Add an
virus.
exception.
Yeah, I don't know why my computer does that. Every time I link it or talk about PSO, and I'm like, well, if you guys want to try out this game, trust me, it is fun.
Because
it is not a
in
virus.
a way, Blue Burst is so old that they had to do certain things to get it to run,
Makes sense.
and doing those things makes it look like a virus.
That really sucks.
Because it's such an old app that you have to monkey with it or use these
Mm-hmm.
pre-made installer by someone
Yeah.
if you just want to play the game again. Now, oh, B was saying that to play Blue Burst you have to use the Ifenia Blue Burst. You have to use that special installer and it gets detected as a virus.
Yeah. It's annoying as fuck, I know. Oh, Charlene joining the
I
conversation.
have it on this computer.
If Charlene's free to, if she wants to play this week, if she wants to play PSO2
It's on one
this
of the
weekend,
hard drives.
Yeah, if she wants to play PSO2 this weekend, we can.
Do you want to play PSO2 this weekend with B?
We can. I want to get back into it a bit. I need to get PSO Blue Burst running though too. 'Cause I know I like that personally more, but I would love to. I want to get back into PSO.
She's currently got a scratched eye, so
Oh.
she'll see how her eye feels by the
Hey,
weekend.
Take your time, Charlene.
Yeah,
Feel
she
better.
like scratched the white of her eye.
Oh God, the iris? Or is that the iris, right? That's the actual. That's not
No,
the white,
the
right?
iris is
The actual pupil, right?
yeah. The white is
Sorry, names,
yeah,
technical names.
The
You
white
know what I
is
mean, though.
the stuff around it.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, though. Yeah. Well, because the reason why I said that is because they call the pupil as well. I didn't know if that was the color or if that was like the black part of your eye. I get terms confused, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
no, it's
take your
the
time.
sclera. Is
Yeah,
the white part.
yeah, okay, so good. I've never heard the term before. I've only heard pupil and iris, so I didn't realize that I knew I was getting something wrong.
The pupil is the whole color portion. The iris is the black spot in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then I've never heard the term for the
And
white
the white
one.
is the
white-
sclera,
Okay, yeah, no, I've never
or
heard of
something
that.
like that.
Yeah, well, take your time, Charlene. Relax, feel better. That sucks to hear. I hope it's not horrible. Like, that sounds painful. And that sounds like, how do you do that? But, like, trust me, I have scratched my eye before. I know the feeling.
Probably scratched her eye while she was asleep or something.
Ooh, no, here's the thing. It's one of those questions, is like, how do you do this? But I have, like, scratched my eye before. Like, I know the feeling. Like, never that bad, though.
Or cat hair.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling. Like, no, take your time. Like, yeah, I'm down to play whenever. Like, I do want to get back into it because she is one of my bigger like one of my longer mods, and I do need to dedicate some time to her because I know she hasn't she's been wanting to. I know she's been wanting to. Like that last time we played, I know she was excited, and I was like happy to have her back.
Mhm.
And it's good that you guys still think about me, and I miss you guys so much. I love you both. Same thing with Kopi. She didn't chat, but I know she was in chat. I saw her name in chat. So it's good to see that you guys still think about me.
Yeah,
I
and
miss
as I
all of
said,
you.
sometimes I'm here, but I don't say anything. I'm just keeping a
No,
watchful
what-
eye, and
I know. Whenever Charlene's there, I know you're always in the background. I know that, and I love you guys. You guys are, and you were there most likely watching me back when she was big and watching me. I guarantee. You. And
because he was like modding for you, and then I would pop in saying, "Hello,
And then, yeah,
honey."
yeah, and then you became an actual part of my channel later on, which I really appreciate to have, and I miss you guys so much. Then it means the
Yeah.
world to me that you still think about me every now and then. Like that's you guys are she's one of my oldest mods and one of my closest stream buddies, and I miss you guys so much. And that's why I do want to dedicate a lot of time to the weekend for that, just so I can play more time with Mercer as well, but also you and her. Because Mercer has been wanting to. It's just nice to show that people are requesting me to play games, because it just shows. Yes, I know I'm entertaining, and yeah, I do get bitchy, but like it's nice that you guys are. I want to give you guys that opportunity, because one,
yeah.
I spend most of my time dedicating stuff that I want to play, and I guarantee you there are going to be people in general who want to see me play something. So that's why the game requests everything. While it takes forever, I'm sorry about that for anyone. That's my stipulation, though. I at least get them done. Resident Evil's finished. God of War's almost finished. Like, it's long, though. It's just, I am a variety streamer for a reason, because of its attention span, unfortunately. If something catches my attention while I'm playing something else, I will move on to something. It's impossible for me to sit there and stick to something. That's why I'm like Elden Ring. I'm surprised. Like, that's why I was stuck on Pokemon for so long. Like, I'm surprised that broke my mold. Alright. Well, thank you, Al, for keeping my body intact, honestly.
Hey, I'm a good mod.
Yes, you are. You're a good friend, thank you. You're not just a mod, you're a friend. You're my brother. You're a brother to me. And Zero, too. Like, the other day when we were talking about fucking Zero making music, he just, like, Mercer was talking about, I was like, yeah, well, Zero's the kind of guy that can listen to something and play it. Like, me, I would come over to his house and he would just play Dragon Ball music for me. And then Zero's like, out of nowhere, subs me, request away. And I'm like, motherfucker. I had a feeling the moment I was talking about him, he would pop in. It was fucking glorious. Like, he's always busy now, but it just shows that he is a good friend, an actual friend that thinks about me. And like, even though Reaper doesn't really talk, I guarantee you he pops in more than I believe he does. And I need to get on to Dark Souls with him. Can't wait to play Bloodborne. I love that we're working backwards on Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. It's gonna be awkward going back to 1. Oh god, because that's so slow. Oh, I can't wait to play Elden Ring with Zero again, though. That was so fucking fun. I think Elden Ring is one of the best co-op for me. It was so good. Oh, I know Zero's gonna be like play heavily at one weekend and then not at all. Like it's annoying, but I know it's gonna happen, because he made it out to seem like he was back, and I know he's not gonna be always back. And it's okay. He works a lot. It's insane how much he works. That dude, but he's a family. He's got a baby. Well, he's not a baby anymore. I don't know. He hasn't been a baby. His kid's older than my niece, 10, 11. But yeah, he's got a kid with a wife. I definitely understand. I'm surprised he streams as much or plays games as much as he has with me, despite having a family. But no, he's become, like, he went a complete 180. The dude was like a different girl every week, and now he's a married man. I was like, holy shit. We always made jokes that Zero would just never settle down, or because he's always been a player. Not that he cheats on women, but he was always with a different girl when I was in high school. I love that man.
Find the Albinoric. She hides in a cave to the. She knows the look.
Yeah, I don't
Find the Albin
know
Orange.
if
She
it
hides
is.
in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded.
Yeah,
She
she's
knows
not
the
there,
location.
but I don't remember where she said the coin
So,
was. It's alright.
despite being the blood of Godfrey first, his castle, I suspect you know.
So Radon.
General Radan, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is he fought
Fought
millennia
millennia
in
in
her
Herat
rocks
in the
to a
Caelid Wilds.
standstill
It's the
in the
Limgrave's
Caelid Wild,
east.
and by my reckoning, Radan remained
Yeah,
all.
okay. Caelid Wilds, Limgrave East. I'm starting to get dialogue in my head. So here's the Limgrave. Caelid Wilds is over here. This is it, right in here. Oh, well, Aeonia is also where I fought fucking what's-his-face, Flagpole Man. So he's probably in here, then. Because, I mean, there's all this. But there's also, yeah, this seems to really bother me because it's all empty. But I believe he has to be in here. Let me go check, because obviously he's in there. I don't know why I didn't think... Every spot I go to seems to be blocked, which is why I haven't checked here again. But yeah, that seems to be the next guy I go to. Even Lolly said it. And I know what Radon is. I know what he looks like. I've seen clips of a lot of these bosses, and some fights, well, they talk about him in the beginning, but to be fair, my first two introductions to the beginning, I kind of just breezed over. I don't know how. Normally I'm better at paying attention, but the fact that I'm becoming more talkative, it's harder to now. Well, it's making me better, because I've kept, surprisingly, despite all my bullshit, I've kept not only you, but up until this point, I've had at least 5 to 6 viewers this entire time, and I have 3 still, and that's not, I can never understand Twitch's viewer count. That's not accurate, ever. Because half the time, I would have like 3 or 4, and then my list is much bigger than that. Like when I was doing my extravaganza, I had double digits, and there was a scroll bar. I've never had a scroll bar for my viewer before. And yet, to be fair, I've still never had a hype train yet. Yep. I still haven't had a... Despite getting rated like 5... And all the whatever love I was getting, I still haven't had a hype train yet. I know it's not raids. I think it's based on love and drops. But I've never had a hype train yet.
Yeah, biddies and subs.
Yeah, it's biddy and subs. I mean, there was people raiding and dropping money on me. And Beagle alone got me paid not that long ago. But I've never had a hype train yet. No. That's what happens when you don't really care. You just stream for fun. People find it more enjoyable. That's why I try not... I used to be like, oh no, my viewer count, blah, blah, blah. And I still talk about it, but only because of when I'm afraid of the way I act. Not because I have no views.
Yeah.
I used to... In the beginning, oh yeah. And I used to be all about, like, bitching about that. Well... But now
Which is why the follow bot, like, pay for viewers is so prevalent, because people are worried that, oh, if I don't get X amount of viewers, I won't grow.
That's not true at all, because, like, you literally gotta stop caring about... People gotta stop caring about their views.
It's
Just
not about
stream.
quantity, it's quality.
Just stream and have
you
fun.
get good quality followers, your
They'll
stream
join.
will grow.
Yes. And also, if people see that you're just having genuine fun, they'll stay. Like, despite my nonsense, people have stuck around. Because they know that I know I'm fun. Trust me, I was laughing at my dumb videos back when I did my extravaganza. That was a whole thank you to everybody, because 600 follows, it wasn't just hitting 600 follows. It was the fact that I went from 400 to 600. In a short time frame.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 200 follow extravaganza. It was insane. It was fucking insane.
Imagine what your 800 or 1,000 followers.
Oh god,
would be
yes. Yes, I can't wait for 1K. And even though I don't get even though half of them are even though I don't have anywhere near half of them anymore, because a lot of them are old from the beginning, like I don't have anywhere near, and several of them are. And I can tell you for a fact, there's a girl named Liz who made like 4 accounts, so 4 or 5 of those are from her. But a lot of my followers are dead.
To follow you.
Yeah, a lot, like there's multi-accounts, and a lot of, and then there's also probably some bots in there too, but a lot of my follows are dead or gone. I've had follows that I've never even seen. I have people who told me I'm their favorite streamer, and I have not seen them. The guy I gifted Arceus to, I haven't seen since. I don't even remember that guy's name. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Well, that's because that was the first time I saw him. And I feel bad, too, but, like, at the same time, I feel used. But I still made someone's day. That made my day. Because I'm a nice guy. I was planning to do an Elden Ring giveaway, but I didn't think it would have been worth it. Because I knew I wasn't going to really get that many, but I wanted to. And I'm not doing that for views at all. I did not. People were subbing. I gave people the opportunity to earn more Masetta. The problem was that was my first giveaway, and it wasn't even practiced. So it wasn't very good. It took me a bit. But it did. I managed. Yeah, no, it took a bit. It wasn't very good. It wasn't planned at all. I mean, it was planned, but it wasn't well thought out at all. I couldn't get the bot working, and a lot of the commands to earn Masetta to enter the giveaway didn't work out very well, and I made it so there's, you get more for subs, and I wasn't doing that for subs. I was just doing it to be able to have people to get it. I wanted people to enjoy it, and I managed to get some in the game, but I feel used. But as much as that happens, I'm still happy I was able to make someone's day, whether or not they enjoyed it. It just, in a way, I do feel used, just because they're no longer here. That's fine. But no, I don't. I've long stopped caring about my viewer count, and it's made me much better. That's why, that's why when my buddy Kyle was talking about him doing it for a job, and me and him had a disagreement, and I was just trying to say, stream for fun, fuck all the money nonsense. It just, not that I never meant to say that he was all about money, but honestly, he's making it. He's making it known that he's making it known that he's doing it for money. Doing it for money.
Yeah, a lot of them do it. It's like, oh, I can make money doing this. Sweet.
Yeah, and he's clearly telling me that he's got to do this for his job, because he's got no other job. I'm like, I get that, but you're making your viewers.
Yeah, because you know what your old town's like.
Oh God, yes. It was horrendous. I've never got a job. The only jobs I've had.
No jobs there.
Oh, the only jobs I had out there were, I worked at 2 Five Guys, and I got fired immediately after 3 months, and that was it. Well, 5 Guys and a Chick-fil-A. No, Chick-fil-A was out here. Yeah, there's 2 Five Guys that I've worked at, and I've worked at a couple UPS driver helper job, and that was it. But the way
Only
he
3
was.
months? Why'd they fire you?
I was not fast enough, unfortunately, or whatever. They fired me for my speed, I guess, or something. I wasn't fast enough or something. Yeah. It was only a summer for some reason. They let me go way too soon. And I was still early in my life, though. I was just entering my 20s, or, my early 20s. I was still young. Back when working at a fast food is not as looked down upon for my age. Back when making $9 to $10 an hour was okay. Now at this point, it's ew. At Chick-fil-A, back when I was working there in my late 20s, I was making $8 or so to $9.59. My $9.59 was a raise. That to me at the time was good, because that's all I had. And I worked there for several years, and then they shafted me by, not only did they have a test to rank up, I failed it because, a lot of the questions was meta stuff, like sales stuff, which is something I don't know and care. And I get that. But then they raised everybody up permanently except me. Which, I'm sorry, you hate me, but you do not do that. That's bull fucking shit. There's a reason why I also didn't know that the paper they had me sign was me saying I resigned on my own volition, so they didn't pay me. I got taken to court and won. Because they filed their paperwork late.
Because
they filed their paperwork for me lying about saying I filed for unemployment. They took me to court. They filed that paperwork late because I guess they noticed it late. So unfortunately, I won the case. $200.
Woohoo! They took you to court over $200.
Yep.
Doesn't it cost more than that to go to court?
I don't really know. I mean, I don't know how much money I would have made normally, but that was how much money I made from the case. So I think that's how much money they were giving me for the unemployment, because it wasn't long before they caught wind of it. It's just, yeah,
Most of them it's double or treble the damages.
and it wasn't worth it at all. I get it. I lied. It was illegal. I get it. But honestly, it was my fault. I didn't know what that paper meant. I should have
No,
read it.
they tricked you.
Yes, they did. I also should have read it, but that's my fault. Like, I'm not going to deny that I didn't have my own faults on that part. But yes, no, they did. They fucked me over on top of that. They were not giving me 10. They were not giving me 12 an hour either. They were making. I was making $9.59 still, which is bullshit. I'm sorry. I was still a good worker. You guys kept me until for no reason. Like I got worse because of stress and depression and other things. But I still did my damn job. But then they turned me...
overworked.
Oh, I was definitely. Then they turned me into the back of the house busboy, which is bull fucking shit. I should have realized what they were doing right then and there, because they kept taking me off every other job but cleaning. And so I slowly stopped doing the cleaning jobs. And I was... Also, I'm not the greatest cleaner, so... My, like, doing the floor and all that, it was just never looked good. I was not good at that stuff. But no, like, they still...
Destructive firing is what they did.
Yes. I also would make all their lemonade. I did that daily. Like, I did all that daily. I made their fries. I knew the whole kitchen, but they never gave me a chance to get better at any of it. Which is, like... Yeah, they shafted me horrendously. Fuck them. Seriously, no. Fuck Chick-fil-A. Fuck Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry, but them. Entirely. They are bullshit. You don't fucking shaft your workers. I'm sorry. That is not how you do things.
And that corporation is also one of the reasons why... Oh.
I thought I was
all corporations have to provide, like, on their insurance, like,
Yeah.
birth control.
Mhm.
And they are one of the top corporations that were fighting it.
Yeah.
Having to provide birth control on their health insurance. Because the CEO is supposedly Christian.
Yeah.
Well,
They
if
also...
he was, or if he is, he would have been like, okay, we can do this. I know not everyone has the same beliefs, but here's what I can do for you, because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
No, he's a stingy asshole who is a hypocrite. He doesn't want his company paying for that, because it goes against his religion.
Also, there's a warp into Redmane Castle. Wow, I am fucking oblivious. I thought I took that before. Anyway, now I'm in... This whole time I could have gone here. I feel like a total dumbass. Yeah, no, like, I also hate the fact that I'm bisexual. I hate the fact that they are homophobic.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't care. They can be homophobic all they want, but you don't... My biggest issue is you don't bring that into the workplace. What business is it? Also, they have a lesbian working there. Or they did at one point. They had a lesbian working there, and they know it. And it's just like, how do you... I'm not the kind of guy who's going to sit there and care about people's beliefs and not work for a place, but I don't support them either. Not anymore after what they did to me. I don't care. I don't support them. I don't not support them because they are homophobic. I don't support them because of their practices alone, or what they've done to me. I can care less. They want to be homophobic, fine. My biggest problem is, why do you bring that to the workplace, though? That's none of your business. What is that doing for you? There's nothing. Just because someone's gay or bi or whatever, or trans, does not affect anything. Why? I get it. The guy...
All they need to look at is, does a person have the skills to do X job?
I get it. The man is a Christian
Everything else
man.
is irrelevant.
I get the man was a Christian man, but he had great morals because he opened up so many foundations, funding foundations for other people, and he's helped a lot of people because I had to read some books on his biography and shit.
It's over 9,000!
Yeah, that's
Grizz
great
with the
and all,
ra-
but
Grizz with the raid of 7. Nah, fuck all of their beliefs and everything. Fuck them. Grizz with the raid. How can I get it? Can I get a shout out for Grizz? Grizz shots, dude. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Because it's 3 in the morning for me. Thank you, Al. Grizz, how are you not a mod for my channel? Yeah, it's 3 a.m. for me. How are you not a mod for my channel, Grizz? You are an awesome friend, though. Like, that's you alone. He's not in here every day, but Grizz shot is always like, he's been a big supporter of my channel. And I love you, dude. He's also entertaining. For a guy who does games that I'm not into, he's very entertaining. Because he does shooters, but I love hanging out with him at night. Also, seeing him play Elden Ring, he's done phenomenal. He's done better than me. Not gonna lie. He's done far better than I have. So, in terms of
let's
the game.
take these lions and
Yeah.
they slash pods, so let's cook some swords onto their pods.
Oh, the amount of weapons they've stuck on shit. Eagles have like
the
the
birds.
talons. Then there's the eagles that pick up the bombs. Oh, well, one died. Hey, I got a fang and a beast blood and a somber stone out of that. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, no, the amount of the amount of animals they weaponize got him to Nukron trying to get him the mimic tier. Well, I don't know this game, so please no more spoilers. That's fine because I'm gonna forget that. This is my first playthrough still. I just got to Red Main Castle because I'm a dumbass, and I did not realize that I thought I took the warp into here to somewhere else. So yeah, those fucking animals, all the animals,
please,
the
no
weaponized
spoilers.
animals. Yeah, please, yeah, because I'm fine with that because that's not I don't know what that means, but no more. But yeah, all the weaponized animals, man, the weaponized birds, ugh. Because they have, like, talons. Then there's the ones that breathe fire out of their face. Then there's the ones that throw bombs. Apologies. No, it's all good. All good. You don't, you
It's
aside...
why
That's why we have... That's why my... That's why, well, for one, if you don't really... It's understandable. Not everyone's going to read the title. But that's why it's there, and that's why I'm here. That's why Al's also here. Because he's my main moderator. But, yeah. I appreciate it. It's all good. You're good, dude. I already... Like, that... Yeah, I don't know what that means, so it's not a massive spoiler to me. As long as you don't tell me bosses and stuff or how to fight things. I will ask outright. Anything. Because I spent a good portion of my stream today just looking for shit to go to, and I finally found where to go. I knew to come here, but I just, for some reason, I thought I took that warp, and I didn't realize. It's all good. All good. Like, I know I was bitching earlier about my stream, but I just gotta come to accept that I'm having fun. I'm still having fun despite it. Yeah, no, like, oh shit, that lion doesn't use Thank you, Tech Marine, for the follow. No worries, I hate spoilers myself. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, no, it definitely cheapens things in general, but yeah, no, I appreciate you, dude, thank you. And there's no reason to. I've seen a lot of people who bitch about that too. It's like, oh no spoilers, blah blah blah, or they ban somebody, block somebody. It's like, unless he does any personal offense or doesn't listen to me again after the first time, then there's a real difference. Like, I'm not a dick. I'm also very nice. Generally, doesn't. Go get out of here. I'm a very nice guy. Like, I'm very chill. It takes a lot.
I'm
to
a
get
nice
me.
asshole.
Yes, he is. I vouch. I don't know if I've ever pissed you off.
No, you have not, because if you have, you would know.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, you're very chill, though. From as much as I've known you and Charlene, you guys are very chill. And it doesn't take much to piss me off, but I'm generally not pissed
Yes, there
at
have
the
been
person.
times that my redheaded, yeah. I do have that redheaded temper.
A fiery temper.
It just is a long time coming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it really does take a lot to get me worked up. I'm easily upsettable, but I'm not generally pissed off at that. I'm pissed off at other things. Like, The game I'm mad at, but it takes a lot to get me mad. I mean mad. There's a difference between being mad and me blanking out to the point where I'm putting a hole in my wall. To the point where I can't feel the pain. Like, I put a hole in my wall over a girl cheating on me. I did not feel it at all. And then I hear my brother go, "What the fuck? You woke me up!" It takes me a lot to get me that pissed off. Like, that day, my ex cheated on me. And it was the girl who took my virginity. So there's a lot of love there for her. And I only dated her for 4 months. I get up, and boom! Hole in my wall. And the guy that used to bully me never fucked with me again. Yeah, I used to hang out with my ex because I thought he was a friend, but nah, he was just an asshole who's racist. Then he got put through my mirror, too. But no, again, my point is it takes... There's a difference between my anger from being mad at a video game, calling everything a bitch,
You just
cunt,
made
fuck,
that
no.
guy take a deeper look at his reflection.
Oh, he definitely did. He definitely... I hope he's... I don't think... He's definitely has... I guarantee you he has not reflected on any of that. I guarantee you. Because that's not the first time he's pissed people off. He almost got me and Zero jumped. After that. Sometime after that. We were going to the... My high school used to have an Italian festival. Where it has, like, shitty rides and fun little carnival shit. He stopped outside of there with a bunch of dudes... And several, and one of them was bulky, and one was giant, like 6 foot tall and fat. Like, I'm not saying size matters, but I would have got my ass whomped because I'm not a fighter, and I'm tiny. It doesn't take much to bruise any ribs or break anything. But he walks up to me, he's like, "I don't have any beef with you." I'm like, "You better fucking not." For some reason, he had beef with my buddy Tom, though. Him and... Yeah. This kid deserves his... Like, he's racist. My best friend's Hispanic, and he used to call him all this sort. He called him stupid Mexican, and all these racial words for Hispanic, and he's also got black in him, and he also uses the N-word freely. Both versions. Both. Oh, he uses the R version most. So, Charlene deserves a smack. So do you. For that. Just in general, like, he deserves much more than just he deserves to be Will Smith hard.
No.
Oh no, he deserves to be smacked
That
and
was
punched.
a love tap.
Oh, I know it is. No, I mean literally Will Smith hard. I just make the joke and call bitch smacking Will Smith now. Like, I know that's what I just call it that. But no, yeah, no, he doesn't deserve a smack. He deserves a swift broken jaw and more. This dude deserves to be in jail. I'm sorry, this guy is... Yeah, you're level 450. Jesus Christ! No worries, spoilers. Nice one, close. Yeah, 450. Man, I have not reached that high of a level in any of the Souls games except for Dark Souls 2. The highest I've gotten in Dark Souls 2 is like 400. Bloodborne, I've gotten a few hundred. Oh man, and I'm a grinder. My character is my character is level 72. I have not been doing well on the leveling front because a lot of the bosses give me shit.
I modded my Dark Souls to just find out what the max level was.
710, 11, whatever it is. At least in one it was. Or
If
well, you're the one who told me that
character-
it's based off level. Yeah, it's based off your character that you choose. You're right. You did tell me that because, well, if the max is 700 and you start with a character who's level 10, it takes less to get there. I didn't realize that that's what you meant by that. No, yeah, chamber outside the plaza. So no, that makes a lot of sense.
Because you can go up a little bit higher with a
character that's not
like
level
the
1.
vagrant.
The 713 to max out everything to 99. See, there you go. I've cheated once. There's a video on my YouTube where it shows me doing the Dark Souls glitch with the Dragonstone mask, where you can just walk around and you're duping souls. I've never maxed out my level doing that, but I've cheated. I've actually maxed out my level in Dark Souls 2 cheats. The fun glitch. I've maxed out my level in Dark Souls 2 using cheats. Glitches.
Dragon mask thing is a...
It's a glitch, yeah, it's a fun glitch.
Is a glitch in the game, so it's legal.
Oh, it's legal. You just gotta unpatch
It's not how they intended it to work, but
Nope. All you gotta...
in the game.
All you have to do is unpatch. Yep. It's in the remake. It's in the remaster too. You just gotta unpatch it. Unless they fixed that, I wouldn't know. But yeah, I would assume it'd be in the original because they usually do not fix much in the remakes. Remasters.
I would assume that they did,
I could be wrong, but there's a lot of bugs that they
but
didn't. There's
like
still a lot of bugs.
the
You'll be
remakes
surprised.
of Pokemon,
They
when they remade Red and Blue,
oh, they took out
that-
the missing no. You mean-
no, they didn't.
They didn't? I've never done the missing no glitch on the remakes of Fire Red and Leaf Green. I've never tried it. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, when they remastered Red and Blue on the 3DS, they didn't fix those.
The three. Oh, they didn't. Insane. I've never done it in the remakes. Because I've never tried it even in Fire Red
Because
and Leaf Green.
You're actually... All they did was they made it so that it can run on the hardware.
Interesting. Well, I was gonna say
You can
most
download
games.
like the originals.
Yeah, I was gonna say most games, even though they remaster or remake it, they still don't fix a lot of things. Like Dark Souls Remaster still holds a lot of the original shit. I don't know about
But
Demon
the
Souls'
reason
remake.
why the missing no glitch works is it because you do this, you have the guy catch, then you
Yeah.
fly and surf on Cinnabar Island. There's no Pokemon encounters that it can load, so
Fills in
it's
the
missing
data.
number.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I usually notice that they just make the game look better and they make the game have some better run, or they add in things like the bonfire, or they add in other things, or they just make the game run better for online. They don't normally fix everything.
Oh yeah.
I figured as much, but I've never tried the missing no glitch in the remakes. But I find it funny that you can run into like level above 100 Pokemon. I remember my brother having a level 147 Venusaur, whose health was literally 2 lines.
That's because of the missing no glitch.
Yeah, the coding in the. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's so many
man.
ways of glitching.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, there's
you can
even a glitch for going to Negate Bridge, and then you do a certain glitch, then you go into the grass, and if you did it right, you can catch Mew.
That's great, because I know Gold and Silver had a similar glitch where you can get, it's not a glitch, it's a, well, bug glitch, whatever, where you can get the shiny Pokemon involving Ditto. All you do is trade a Ditto or the red Gyarados, teach it Mimic, trade it over, have Ditto copy it, and then whatever, and it copies its genes, and then you get a shiny Ditto. Because breeding in the originals back then was based off of the shiny parrot, so having a shiny Ditto made shiny eggs much more common, which they fixed in the remakes, I think. I could be wrong, but yeah. I remember doing that. I'm not one for really doing a lot of cheats and glitches, but I do dabble in some. Fuck those lions, man. I can't believe I did not. I sworn I took in that warp before. Into here. I feel so dumb. I knew it. I knew I had to come here, but I just wanted to find something else. I did not realize I had access because I thought I took that warp before, but I knew this was the next spot before Lolly even told me because I.
Okay, so you need a Ditto from Yellow.
Yeah, I know it had to.
With
I know.
a,
I know it
Red
needed.
Gyarados of Crystal.
Yeah, I know it needed to mimic his, or he needed to copy his genes. So you needed to have him. You need to teach Gyarados. Was it mimic? And then he needs to transform into him twice. And then whatever it was. And then you would capture it as the red Gyarados. And you would have to have him also mimic, use mimic as well. And then it would become
if
permanent.
you catch a shiny Ditto in Pogo, it will transform into the version that your opponent is. So if the opponent's Pokemon is not a shiny, it will transform into the normal form. But
That's cool.
when it goes back to being Ditto, it's still shiny. But if you're up against a shiny Pokemon, it'll transform into the shiny Pokemon.
That's really
version.
cool.
Well, whatever version you're facing is what it'll transform into.
That's really cool. Hi there. Hi, big boy. Oh, I've seen you in the title screen.
As a fellow combatant, allow me to introduce myself.
You're a talking wolf.
Life. Warrior. Now, we find ourselves pitted against Radahn, once the strongest of the demigods. The way ahead
Apparently
is
got
pleasingly
nerfed.
simple. A path forged by sword and fang. Nothing to do but wait.
Wait till the festival begins. Alrighty then. Oh, hello, lady. Oh, thank you. Random gesture. Oh, why thank you? You're just gonna... Okay. Interesting.
Champions, welcome.
Huh?
The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A
Alright,
celebration
I
of
need
war.
to
Head out.
head on out.
Festival.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point where I'm not talking much.
Nah, it's all good. You
and
have
I'm
a good
about to
rest.
fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm even awake myself. You and Charlotte have a good rest if she's not already passed out.
Actually, she went to sleep as soon as she got home.
I thought I might find you here. By the by,
Alright, man.
do you
And-
know for whom this festival is being held?
And then she ate and went back to sleep.
It is none other than General Radahn.
Well, you have a good night.
So yeah, she had a tiring day.
I could face
Yeah,
a great
I will.
champion of the Shattering.
Take care.
Later, man.
Demigod in the
Take care.
flesh.
Thank you for sticking around.
In truth, I quiver
No
at the
problem.
thought. Such is his frightful repute. But
Well, that's awesome.
the fear simply assures me the ordeal
Unfortunately,
is
I
worth
have not...
undertaking.
My memory sucks, so a lot of dialogue is going over my head.
I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
My memory is bad, so it takes me several playthroughs to pick up on lore. That and watch Vati's videos. I am just not good. My memory's just not good. I've already forgot that Jar's dialogue. Either that or it's just I don't pay attention very well. And there's a lot of my playthrough of this has been horrible because I'm the kind of guy who gets very bitchy when I'm not doing anything and I feel like I'm not progressing because open world is not my thing because I have very bad memory. And I'm also playing a lot of this while I'm tired and going long-winded times, and yeah, I'm just very bad. Like, I don't know. It took me forever to get here because I thought I took this warp before. But also at the same time, I was just trying to find other locations to go through. And while I haven't not done any progression, not main storyline, but there's some stuff I fought. I fought bosses already. Like, I've beat the dragon over here, finally. I've been through a few underground spots. We beat a dual fight when one of them was the perfumer, and another fight, we beaten a few bosses. It's not like I haven't done anything, it's just I haven't done any story progression. Because I did not know I can come here. I knew this was like my next stop, even though I was told by my mod that, yeah, Radahn is the next stop. But I thought I've taken the warp before, right in front of it. I did not. I feel so dumb. I really do.
Are you good and
I've wasted
prepared,
so
young
much time. I could have
The
been here
festival
hours ago.
begins.
That personally is my problem. Like, my biggest issue is I have anxiety and stress, and I feel like I want to be 100%. And if one simple mistake can cause my entire stream to go awry for me. And as an artist, unfortunately, and I get very, very bitchy. Sorry for that.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture.
Oh. Never mind. I thought he was mandatory because he's shown in the...
General Radahn is cursed ever to wander.
Well, then never
From
mind, I
the
guess.
inside, by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky.
But now, we must make merry.
O gathering of champions, the revels begin.
I'm just
The
an idiot.
celebration of war. The Radahn Festival.
I'm just an idiot. And I'm very slow.
You will find the field
Very
of
bad.
battle past the church ahead, on the shore under the fort. General Radahn is there, even
Yeah, I'm
now,
not happy
divested of his wits, devouring corpses,
that it took me this long to
and
get here.
howling at the sky.
God. Because I could have come here a long time ago. Yeah, man. I feel so dumb. I'm so dumb. All the hours of nothing. There's so much dialogue that I've breezed over because I'm talking. And on top of my poor memory, that I literally can talk to somebody and forget their dialogue. I've already forgotten half of that dialogue just now. Besides the guy eating people. That dude. All those guys talking. Like, that and what's his face? The guy that looks like he's from Lord of the Rings. I've tried talking to him about locations, and I kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. It just would not go into my memory. Yeah, my memory sucks. My short-term memory sucks. I it's not just that. I have massive depression and anxiety, and unfortunately it massively. And also, here's the thing. I'm not sure why, but I have a scar above my eye. I don't know if that's massively affected because I was pushed down the stairs. I'm not sure if that affected my brain memory, but I've never had good short-term memory. To my knowledge, I also smoke weed, but I'm not going to solely blame that, but I have other reasons to why my memory sucks, and it might be that. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I'm really not happy that it took me this long. And yes, I get very depressive. I'll start bitching about it. And I have already in this stream. And it's now I'm... it just does not look good. To me, it scares people away. It may not be true, but that's just who I am. And I get very depressive. I'm not happy for some reason why I thought I tried that and I didn't. Why? Because, of course, it's not like anyone told me to come here, but I have told that this was the next spot I could come to. And I'm just not happy. I'm not fucking happy. Why? Oh, God. Star scored for Dawn. Time to die. Ah! Oh, that was a roll. Hello, game. Oh my God. Hi. Much faster than I expect. Okay, I rolled. I know horse. I mean, you're 14 hours in. I commend you for... 14 hours? Really? That's it? Interesting. That's it? That's weak numbers, actually. That's my regular. That's weak. Weak. That's my regular. That is my regular. I'm also up all night. There are summon signs. Cool. Cool. That's my regular. I stream on the daily. Alright. Fuck your summon signs. Yeah, no. Summon signs, nah. They are help. They're help. If I can't beat this boss, then what's the point? No, thank you all. Oh, summon signs are for help. I'm sorry, I don't like help. If I can't beat this boss on my own, then there's no point in playing the game. I've already had people summon for Quelaag when I first played Dark Souls 1 and use them to beat her. Ow. And it's not made me feel good ever since. Nope. I don't even like using the Ashen summons. They're sorry, it's help. Nope. Mm-mm.